Hey guys, it's Pinkstar. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going through my most anticipated fantasy releases for the first half of 2023. This is a little bit late to come out because I'm hopeless, but better late than never. So yes, we'll be going through these. I have 12 books. I'm not including the Brandon Sanderson Secret Projects because I mean, they're a given. Everybody's waiting for those. They're going to be awesome. So yeah, I'm not including them on this list, but as a side mention, the secret projects are highly anticipated, but we're going to be going through my other most anticipated releases. And this year, I'm not including books that are sequels to books that I haven't read. Because last year I did that and then I didn't even read the first book, let alone the second one, so yeah. I'm doing better, so hopefully at the end of the year I will have actually read all of my most anticipated books. That is the plan. So there are a couple of sequels, but I have already read the previous books and I'm up to date for that book to come out. Other than that, most of these are all just new, completely new, standalone or new series. Alright, so starting off is one that I think everybody has on their most anticipated releases, so it's probably going to be no surprise to anybody, but it's Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. I love Ninth House so much. I read it last year and my second favorite book of the year, so I'm really looking forward to getting this one. It's actually on its way. I pre-ordered this and it has been shipped, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive, so I'll probably read that in February. So the release date for this is the 10th of January. When this video goes up, it'll be past the 10th of January, but anyway, that is the first book on my anticipated releases. The second book on my anticipated releases list is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I actually have an art copy of this that I'm currently reading. I'm actually nearly finished with it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, this was a highly anticipated book for me and I'm loving it so far. So yeah. Another book that I'm really looking forward to in January is Godkiller by Hannah Kanner, I think. This one just sounds really interesting. I'm really into like Norse mythology at the moment, and I'm hoping it has something kind of to do with that. All I know is it's about some girl who kills gods for a living and comes across a god that she can't kill. So it seems really interesting and I love the cover, so yeah. Another one coming out near the end of January is Daughters of the Izdihar, I think it said. This one I do own an ARC copy for and is on my January TBR, so I will hopefully get around to reading this one before the end of the month. And the last book on this list that's also releasing at the end of January, there's a lot in January, is one that I actually had on my 2022 anticipated releases, but it got pushed back, and that is Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. Looking forward to this one. This one is like, yeah, been waiting for this for so long. Loved the first two books in this series, and I can't wait for the conclusion of the Last Hours series. It's going to be so good, I just know it. And we have a couple in February, the first one being The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. I probably butchered that name and I'm so sorry, but I am really looking forward to reading this book. I mean, the cover is stunning. I think both the UK and the US editions just look phenomenal. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I was lucky enough to get an art copy of this as well. So this one I'll probably read at the beginning of February. I am really looking forward to it. And the other one in February that I'm looking forward to is The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by S.A. Chakraborty. And this one just seems like an amazing adventure story and I'm really looking forward to giving this a read. Also, managed to get my hands on an ARC copy. I've done really well this year with getting ARCs for some of my most anticipated releases. So yeah, look forward to a review of that one that I will hopefully get around to also reading in February. Alright, one coming out in March, we have a sequel to a series that I have been reading all of last year, and this is Where the Sky Burns. This is the 5th, I think it's the final book in the Blood of Eth series. So I've read the first 4 books, loved every single one of them, and I'm really looking forward to this one. And in April we have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross, and this one just seems really interesting. I haven't actually read any Rebecca Ross books. I do own A River Enchanted, but I haven't read it yet, so maybe I should read that before reading this one. But I am really looking forward to this. I think it is an adult fantasy, it might be young adult, I can't remember. All I know is I think it's about 2 rival journalists that find love in like a magical setting. I don't know, I've always loved enemy to lovers stories, so hopefully it is good. And the last 3 are books that I think are coming out in May, and the first one being The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. So this is an adult fantasy, and it just sounds really intriguing. Yeah, I tried getting my hands on an art copy of this, but didn't have any luck, unfortunately. I pushed my luck a bit too far, I think, with the ARC books this year. I did get quite a lot of them, as I said, but didn't get this one, but I am really looking forward to reading it. Alright, second to last, we have The Battle Drum by Sarah Al-Arifi. I loved Final Strife. Final Strife was my 3rd favourite book of 2022, and I'm really looking forward to this next one after the ending of the first book. I need to read this as soon as it comes out. I might even do a reread of the first book just because I loved it. Second book in the series, and I'm hoping that it's going to be another 5-star read because, yeah, I did really love the first one. Alright, and lastly we have Witch King by Martha Wells, which comes out at the very end of May, and this one I think a lot of people are really looking forward to as well. It is an adult fantasy story. I think Martha Wells is more known for her sci-fi, and as far as I'm aware it's about like trust and betrayals and found family, which I absolutely love. So hopefully this will be another one that is a 5-star read. We shall see, but it sounds really good and I'm really looking forward to it. Alright, so that is it for all of my anticipated releases for the first half of 2023. Hopefully I do manage to get around to reading all of them this time. We shall see, but we'll find out, I guess, at the end of 2023 when I do my Did I Read My Anticipated Releases video, because last year's wasn't fantastic, but it is what it is. The thing is, I want to read all these new releases, but there's so many books that I currently own in my backlog that I haven't got to yet that I still need to read, and there's just not enough days in the year to read everything. I really need to read faster. That's all there is to it. Alright, anyway, that is it for this video. If you did like this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me in the future. And post a comment down below and let me know what is your most anticipated release for this year. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!